Michaela Vernava alongside Doug Kyde at Gillette Stadium for day one of Patriots-Saints joint practices. We've been seeing iron sharpening iron out there. We also saw a taste of Jimmy Garoppolo going up against another defense. He didn't look too great starting out. What was going on out there?
Yeah, he actually has been kind of shaky for a few practices now. His teammates aren't doing him a lot of favors, but he's definitely holding onto the ball a little bit too long out there. He hasn't shown the same type of accuracy as he did during the spring and during the early summer, so it'll be really interesting to see how he does during tomorrow's practice, during the preseason games, because he's obviously going to be the starter for the first 4 weeks of training camp, or the first 4 weeks of the regular season. And he needs to play more like the quarterback who was out here early in training camp and during the spring, rather than what we've seen lately.
Do you think jitters are playing a role at all, seeing as it's coming down to the wire now and he knows he's going to be the starting QB?
I'm not sure if it's jitters. I think it's probably a lot of the intensity being ramped up a little bit, especially out here today, going up against another team. He's not used to seeing those guys. So I think that's more to do with it. I think that he will probably calm down if it is jitters. I think that he probably will be fine, but it is a little concerning to see how he's been playing the last few weeks out here.
Well, as you said, his teammates haven't been helping him out much at all. Did Rob Gronkowski leave his hands on the party bus this summer? What's going on with the drops out there? Not just Gronk, but a lot of the guys out there.
Yeah, it's strange. Gronk especially. He seems to be dropping a pass almost every practice out there. So I don't really know what's going on. He's still dominating whoever he's going up against. No one can really cover him. He's only really stopping himself out there. Chris Harper had a couple drops out there. Chris Hogan had a drop. Drops are a big issue. Brandon Bolden, James White, usually these guys who are pretty dependable with their hands. So I think you've got to assume that that also is going to calm down a little bit and that will obviously help Garoppolo and Brady. But based on practice today, I think the Saints really outplayed the Patriots in those team drills. So a little concerning, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. We'll see what happens during the preseason, but not that great for the Patriots today.
All right, Doug, well, we'll be keeping everyone up to date on all the news from here in Foxborough, so make sure to keep it on NESN.com.